Oh yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a weird intro there. I like the first like 20 seconds of it, but whatever. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's the new year. The new year, 2016. I've already been writing things, going, or writing the dates on whatever I'm writing on, and I would keep putting 2015. I'm like, sir, it's 2016. Oh yeah, whatever. Welcome back, guys. It's the Sunday Dose right here. Back, it's January 3rd, 2016. This is it. This is it, yeah. Anyway, my name is Obi1X2, and my co-host with me, we're going to try it out. She thinks she might want to try it. She thinks she could put up with me for, God knows why. But none other than Morganafreya. How you doing, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did you, how was your holidays?
It was Christmas.
It was Christmas, so is that like a Christmas from a parent standpoint? Like, it was Christmas, I gotta pay all these bills back. Or was it like, ooh, it's Christmas, I got some good shit?
It was just Christmas.
That says everything right there.
I know.
Just saying.
It was just Christmas, you know.
Yeah, well, that says everything. Like, yeah, it was just,
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
It was an okay Christmas.
So I take it you didn't get what you wanted then.
I didn't really want anything. Well, there was one thing I wanted, and no, I didn't get it.
Okay, since it's Christmas, or it's after Christmas and everything, what did you want that you didn't get?
I wanted a new iPhone.
Damn you, hubby!
Yeah.
Come on, Dad. What's wrong with you?
They're so expensive, but my phone is dying and I need a new one, and yeah.
Well,
I was this close.
What carrier do you use? Like,
Verizon.
are you right? Okay. Yeah, I'm Sprint, and all we have to do is go in there and like we trade them. Like, my phone's speaker didn't even work, and they gave me $100 for it. Which my phone I was upgrading, so then I got this for $100, and it's the what is this? The HTC One. I'm an Android, Evo guy, HTC guy all the way. So, my wife has a Samsung. She hates them. The Samsung S4 or whatever, which is a piece of shit. It's such a disappointment.
Shut it, BFT. Shut it.
Well, I know that my wife loves her iPad. She truly loves, what the iPad can do. Of course, what is the biggest member in the Gems of War clan, which is Fifi. She loves it. I mean, she can do anything with it. I've got her the Air now to where she can actually record internally, and then I can take that and put it in my editor and make a video for her every now and then, which I have to still figure out how to do it, but it's possible. So that'll be coming from her in 2016. And then she wants to get her iPhone. She wants to get the 6. Her mom has an iPhone and an Android. It's for work and whatnot, or I don't know. And she really wants it. So, and she likes Apple stuff. So, eventually, she's probably gonna want the Apple laptop or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had I still have an iPhone 4, and I've had it for 5 years now, and it's finally starting to die. And I thought I was gonna get one for Christmas, but yeah, no.
Well, really, too, that you can't say that that's not good. An iPhone 4 and it lasted 5 years. Come on.
Yeah, and I mean it's still alive. It's just barely hanging in there. But people trash on Apple all the time, but I tell you, I love my phone. Love it.
Apple has its Apple has its moments. But then there's
Yeah.
some times where Apple is just like, "Hey, we're gonna give you this product, even though we know it's not done, and we know it's gonna frickin' break down, and we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of recalls and all this other shit," which they don't ever do that. But they have their day. Everybody has their day.
Yeah. No, definitely. But I tell you, my iPhone 4, I love it. It's just, the battery's starting to go, and it's just it's time for a new phone after 5 years. So that's the one thing I really wanted for Christmas, and I didn't get it. So, but I did get some good things, and it
Man,
was
you
it was
make
a
me you
lean
make me
Christmas
you make
this
me
year,
sad for your husband. Like, damn, man, you make me sad, and I'm not even related to you. Like, damn, Morg, I'm sorry, bro.
no, it's all right. I mean, the one I want is like $500, so.
But I did get my wife is she loves me, very very much. She got me the BenQ monitor, 24-inch, 144 mega 1 millisecond response, all the good,
Nice.
the really good one because it was on sale, of course. We're like, dude, baby, right here, right here. And she's like, okay. And then it came in, and I was looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be awesome. And I was like, I gotta wait on it. She's like, you can have it if you want to now. You just won't have anything to open at Christmas. I'm like, no, I don't want to fall for this trick. No, you
Right?
can have it. All right, all right. You said I could have it. I'm taking it home. So I took it
It's
home, and
mine
I
now.
got it for Christmas, but it's been awesome. Thank you. Got some gift card. I really got things that I wanted this year. Um, we have quite a few like family parties that we have to go to. Of course, like her aunt, we have a party with them, and then we have a party with her mom, and then another party with her aunts and uncles, and then another party with the other side's aunt and uncles, and then my mom and dad, and then us. So we have like around Christmas, we got like 6 parties. Like we're still
Oh,
waiting on my mom and dad's party. My dad had to go down to my grandma's. She had to have surgery, so shitty Christmas for him, but it was a good Christmas for us. I got everything I wanted. Got a bunch of
that's
games.
great.
Been playing a bunch of new games.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
do tell.
See, I was gonna ask you to tell, but you don't have any.
Actually, I did get games. I just don't play them.
Well, there's a few games, and for those that would like to join in and join the conversation, we're gonna take calls. Here in a little bit. Probably about 9:30ish, 9:45 or so. We'll take some calls so people can join in and give us their Christmas, holidays, or maybe even here in about a half hour. But the new games that I got that I'm really excited about because I've been playing them is Rocket League. Been playing the shit out of Rocket League. Now, I do want to say that I was playing Rocket League with some of our friends, um, and I was yelling and not knowing that I was doing something wrong or doing something bad. I do apologize to that person if you're listening. You know who you are. I'm sorry, bro. Did not mean it that way. But don't leave forever, man. We still want to play. But and then I've been playing lots of WWE 2K15, just because this one guy that I don't know if you guys know this guy, and he's really elusive. Like he'll stay gone for like months at a time, and then go, "Hey, what's up?" But it's Fatal Blades. You haven't heard of Fatal Blades? Bug the shit out of him on Twitter, and I would say I'd give you his phone number, but he might get mad at me, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll text
Definitely.
I'll text him, and he'll text me about and in a couple hours later, or maybe a day later. Hey, what's up, man? Been working a lot. Yeah, but
Yeah.
been playing lots of WWE. So if anybody wants to play that, if anybody does have it, um, I'd like to even do something like we tag team and go in and play. So do something fun. But and then I've been playing Borderlands. Trying to anyway. We're gonna start playing that more here in 16, and then I I promised Yogi, and I'm gonna do it, just not in the way he thinks. But I'm gonna be playing Gems of War more, so that'll probably make him a little bit happier. Oh yeah, he's gonna play Gems of War.
Mm-hmm. That will make him very happy.
So Morg,
Yes, Borderlands 2.
what games did you get, Morg, that you just haven't even bothered to play yet? And where did these games come from? Because I want these people to know that you haven't even opened them yet.
Nice.
Busted.
Okay, really calm me out here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not Panda, lovely, not Panda, love him. He got me Borderlands 2, which I have installed but have yet to load. BFT, he got me Blood Bowl, and then a beta. What was the beta?
The beta was probably for Street Fighter, which is over now.
Yes.
I got that
I
same
think.
beta and I played that. That was an awesome game, dude. I liked it.
Yeah, I did not play it. And I bought Undertale, which I have not played yet, but I do have it now. Reign of Kings. The kids got Xbox games, which are Fallout 4 and Game of Thrones. Oh, I got Elder Scrolls Online, which I still have yet to play. It's just I am in such Minecraft mode. I can't.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you start playing Elder Scrolls Online, it's kind of like WoW.
Yeah.
If you start playing it, you're not gonna play Minecraft anymore. Just telling you.
Maybe.
No.
Well, no, wait. Well, tell him. I know. I heard him. Tell him why you're playing Minecraft so much. I mean, do you have any servers available or anything that people can go to? Yet?
I have 3 servers actually, with 3 different mod packs, or with a different mod pack on each of them.
Mm-hmm.
And why do I play it? I just have a lot of fun. There's just, with these mods, there's so much to do. And the problem with vanilla Minecraft, I've played it in the past, but it just gets boring. I mean, you can only build so much.
Well, and
you just don't want to build buildings anymore.
Before you start changing your mods, repeatedly, I played with you on the vanilla and even the Pokemon server and all those, and I still have all those stuff set up. Like, I have to clear out my whole computer of Minecraft just to start over. Like, I have to delete everything that says Minecraft on here because it's just like there's so many mods.
I know, but my 3 servers, I haven't changed them. You can download them directly from the mod pack place, and they're really easy to install and just load up and
Deckard, chill.
Deckard. Oh.
She's got a bone to pick with you, man.
Yeah, we'll leave that off the podcast.
Listen up, you silly man, you.
Yeah.
What did I do? You're nothing. Nothing is important to have to say here. Trust me, you're good. But Yogi, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Epic timing. I just finished scarfing down my food.
Welcome to, I think, the official. I think it's the official first podcast of Geeky Antics for the new year. If I'm not mistaken, nobody did anything on the first or second, so I'm number 1 for the year. Actually, we are number 1 for the year. Because I'd like to introduce you to my new co-host, starting out. Just see if she likes it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm trying.
I love Morg.
So
I've been waiting for this day.
I know you are. But before we get into all that, we're gonna get into all that in a minute. How was your Christmas, man? How was your New Year's? I mean, let everybody know. Did you get Christmas presents? And if you did, did you get what you wanted, or was it kind of like eh?
Actually, in terms of family time and not stressing out as much and getting the stuff I wanted, I say yes across the board. A rare form Christmas for the first time in like over a decade.
So they weren't. So family wasn't too to you or anything.
No, there actually wasn't any like stressful stuff, no drama. Actually, everybody showed up on Christmas Day. I'm actually in time for Christmas Day. Like, it's crazy. And we had a chill New Year's. We didn't really do much for New Year's Eve. It was just chill, and that's the way I like it. Low key, not having to deal with crazy crowds.
So
People hitting you with elbows.
exactly
None of that.
right. I know how much of a cheap bastard you are. Okay, and I know how much you love sales. What new games did you get on the new sale, on this winter sale, on the Christmas sale?
Well, I went crazy just because.
Yeah, I know you did.
A few people knew that I was really. I had a bunch of like Spider's Venom from Gaming History 101. A bunch of other people were like, "What's your Steam wish list?" And I linked them, which is a really hard thing to do. Apparently, not like sharing your Amazon wish list. Like sharing your Steam wish list is, I don't know. You're probably better off learning how to do heart surgery. It was not intuitive at all. But a bunch of people knew that I'm big on Steam and PC gaming, and he's still trying to bring me away from the console as well.
Mhm.
So like a bunch of people like gifted me games and like gave me like Steam wallet, money too. So that was pretty cool too. So I got maybe $70-$80 worth of Steam games.
So some of your favorites
Nice.
then, your top 10 that you got. Can you say those, or even
Yeah,
go through a quick list of them? Or?
Well, I got an extra copy of Dungeon of the Endless because I think it's a sin if people do not play that game in their lifetime, and I'm gonna gift this to someone who will actually play it with me. I got that. For myself, I got where do I start? I got Undertale because I wanted to. We got our award show coming up this week, and I want to play it and see if it really is like all the hype that people bring it up to. Like people saying like greatest game of all time. You have to play this game. You have to. And I'm like, are these just hipsters being vocal, or is this like one of those games that people just talk about so they can be cool? Like, I knew about that game before. Anyone else do? I don't know. We'll see. So I got that. I got the Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition because it's cheaper to get that and get it as an add-on because I already have Borderlands 2 from BFT. Not BFT, not Panda. Oh my God. BFT gifted me something though, but I forgot what it was. There's a lot of gifts, so if I don't call you out, don't get mad. Some people from all games could gift me stuff. I lost track. There was a lot of stuff that came in. Like there's a game called Stairs. I'm like, what? What is this? I got another game from the Endless series called Endless Legend, which is a beautiful RTS game that's just amazing. One of like the best rated, best reviewed games out there. I got us the Jackbox. Because no one else jumped on this. I said, fine, I'll get it, and then we'll do gang night. Everybody can play. Because all you need is one copy, and then everybody else can play. Because it has like a mobile app and a website you can use, so everybody can participate in the chat. So I got the Jackbox Party Pack 1.
Nice.
I almost got the bundle, but I was like already spending a lot of money, and that's the extra $10. So there's extra like $10, $15. So I was like, I'll just get the first one. So we got that in Cards Against Humanity.
Rip stream.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot more stuff. I don't know if you want to hear all of it. I mean, I got there's a game, if you like Castle Crashers, it's like is it a stream? Just poop?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know, it's weird.
Internet's shit, dude. That's all I can say.
Oh, they just Comcast?
No, Charter's following in their footsteps.
Oh man, they must be taking business tips from them.
Unreliable as shit, dude.
BFT says it was probably Blood Bowl. I thought he gave me something else behind that Blood Bowl, but yeah, Blood Bowl's definitely worth. He gave me Blood Bowl Chaos Edition, which is the complete version of it, and BFT saying that you killed half of his team. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, because he went easy on me. Like seriously, like.
BFT went easy on you?
Yes, he did. Even though he says he didn't, he did. Because there's things that he could have done that could have just me up. I'm
Yeah,
telling you. But
that's rare. He must have been in the Christmas spirit 'cause he's super competitive. Good
no,
lord.
I'm gonna try to play that a little bit more because that is a cool game, especially if you can get how to actually play it in depth.
Yeah,
Another game that I know that you have.
I know
Uh,
what you're gonna say.
that I hope we can actually start doing stuff with because I know it is one of those games that you actually have to um, learn how to play to actually get it. You know what I mean? But it's Elite Dangerous. You
Oh yeah,
you didn't think I was gonna say that, did you?
an MMO. I was telling you about that. I was telling everybody about that for a while. Yeah, it's a good game,
Yeah,
but
but
it
I
is
just
an
want to.
MMO, so get ready to.
But no, I just want to like start playing it like as in like it's just a casual get on it
Yeah,
and play it, maybe do some quests or however it's set up to do. But it's not something that I want. Just like WoW, I don't. I'm having problems with my guild now because I'm not on all the time doing
yeah,
stuff. So I've removed myself from the raiding group, and I'm just gonna tell. I already told them that I'm gonna only get. I can only do it on my own time. I have
yeah.
a lot of things that I'm doing, and I'm not gonna dedicate every second of my time to. Wow, can't do it.
That's why I stopped
So,
reading in WoW.
but no, it's okay. I'm not. I'm not mad. I'll do what I can. They know I'm doing what I can. He's not gonna let me leave the group.
Ha.
So
Yeah, that's why I like what we're doing at Elder Scrolls Online. We've appointed several like squad leaders. So like if the main officers are not on, it's not pressure for us to feel like we need to be on.
mhm.
Though they'll still come in a Twitch channel or on a podcast and be like, "Oh, we're gonna run this vet dungeon." And I'm like, "That's nice." And I know why they're doing it. It's like, "Well, too bad you're not here, Yogi." Oh yeah, yeah. We could use your DPS. Yeah, I'm like,
Mhm.
motherfuckers. I did that earlier. But the game I thought you were gonna mention, Obi, was one of our favorites from like a year ago, Worms Clan Wars.
I bought the Worms bundle. Is one
Oh,
of the ones
dude.
that I bought, and Clan Wars is what I have. I'm already in that game. Um, a lot of the Clan Wars servers are down right now for repair and whatnot, so like a lot of it won't work. But I wanna. Do we have a clan there on there at
No,
all?
not yet. We can start that up if everybody's
Okay.
really interested in that. 'Cause I love
So,
Worms. Like,
well, it's just like it's just like I said, it's one of those games where we get on and do some things, but I don't want people to be like, well, we got to do all this and do all this because we're starting a guild somewhere. No, we got a guild on Gems of War, and people play it if they can. There just happens
yeah.
to be some really dedicated players, aka Yogizilla and Fifi. That's just saying.
Well,
That's why they're the top two in the guild. They're the ones doing all the work. I play when I can. So
I gotta shout out. I gotta shout out Irene, aka Cam Dizzle, because he's been doing work too.
mhm.
So, but yeah, everybody's pulling together. But yeah, it's been mainly really just your wife, like freaking beasting. Like I'm feeling bad that I'm not putting much time into it. Like, I didn't put that much time into it this past
See,
week
that's
and the week
something
before because the holidays, and I'm
that,
like, damn.
but you got to remember, this is why. And if you're listening, babe, I love you. But this is why. Okay, she only plays that game. She doesn't play. She doesn't play any Facebook games anymore. She doesn't play anything. The only
Yeah,
game that she has on her iPad right now is Gems of War.
I have to
And
say, in
and
general,
and
but
now I have Gems of War on the other iPad
oh shit,
that my son plays with, and he's starting to learn how to play Gems of War.
oh snap, it's running the family now. I
He's
started an
4.
epidemic.
So, well, he's in the guild.
That's what's up. I
Just
like it.
just saying, you got to figure out which one it is.
I would like to say Jordan has started playing too.
This she,
Get her in the guild.
yay!
Well, that's what I told her. I'm like, you need to message Yogi.
Jordan, don't make me
I just
go
need her.
all Obi on you.
I need her invite code, and we'll get her in. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't been checking the roster this past week because it's been busy with the holidays and everything. So yeah, it's cool. Oh man, that gets me very excited.
Yeah,
Very,
Worms
very excited.
Worms is one of those games, BFT, that it's just I really can't get into it like go all hardcore. But to get on there and play and to shoot rockets and throw grenades and try to, use a strategy to where I can hit them, but they can't hit me, kind of things. Every now and then with a group of people, that's fun as shit. We get a clan war on, and I don't know how it actually works, but we can play against each other and all that. That's a gang night in itself, and it only costs $2.99. Well, that's what it would be if you buy it separate. But I think it's still on sale right now too.
Yeah, the sale ends, if I'm not mistaken,
The 7th.
January. No, the 4th.
The 4th now? Tomorrow. If you're
The
live here,
4th.
If you're live, it's tomorrow. If you're listening to the podcast, today's your last day. Get it.
It's January 4th, 10 a.m. PST, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern. So, and they have a lot of cool stuff on sale. A lot of cool stuff.
So, now, I'm going to ask, this is the one, Morg, do you have worms?
No. Never even heard of it, honestly.
What?
You heard of lemmings, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna say,
I loved lemmings.
okay, so you will love worms. It's kind of, it's not the same mechanically, but stylistically, it reminds me a lot of lemmings. It's like a side view. You got a bunch of little dudes, and you gotta like manage what they're doing.
Does anybody have an extra copy of Worms Guild Wars? It's one of those games, Morg, that you can get on for like 20 minutes, play a bunch, and be happy, and then be done. I mean, you don't have to play it. It's one of those filler games.
I'm gonna buy an extra copy right now. I think I have another credit card I can max out.
Oh my god, stop.
Wait, hold on. Which one of
Do
these?
not max. No, stop.
Which one of these still has money on it?
It's his
this one
gift
does.
cards.
Oh my god,
It's
stop
his,
it.
It's his gift card. Stop. It's okay.
Oh, good god.
Hey, Yogi, is that your MasterCard or your Platinum card?
The
Okay.
platinum card I had to like shred up because like having that business credit limit, no good. Like no, once it goes past $1,000, it's like that's dangerous. No.
Oh, good lord.
So
we do it because we love you so much. We really do.
So we can set this up for it's Saturday, so like you'll have plenty of time to make excuses why you guys can't be there. I said you guys. I'm not pointing any one person out, but you have plenty of time to make up excuses of why you guys can't be there. But for Saturday, what are you about 9 o'clock? We do it for a couple hours, or 8 o'clock? What time?
Yeah, I think we're shooting for 9. 9 seems to be the sweet spot. Whenever we try to start it early, we'll like start getting people in around 9. So.
Well, I think I'm still gonna start at about 8:30ish.
That's fine.
Take, because I'm planning on doing Saturday streams from like 8 to 6-ish, or 9-ish, 9 to 6. And then that'll give me a couple hours to wind down a little bit, grab something to eat, and get ready for
I need
that
to
stream.
start streaming again myself.
So, but anyway, guys, we want to, we're getting in here. If anybody wants to join us, you guys can join TeamSpeak. Just come on down to the waiting room, and I'll drag you right into the to here. So we are going to take some calls from some people via TeamSpeak. So let me put that in there for everybody. What? Okay, there you go. BFT's on the ball. But I do want to give shout-outs to, of course, #TheGang. It's all of us, guys. We do this. One of the podcasts that I do, and this is something that I really love to do. I'm on the Horseplay Live on Thursdays, but the Sunday Dose is just, I really love to do it. Some of the times I come across as I'm not knowing whatever I'm talking about, because I don't. No, I'm just kidding. But I do want to welcome to the show for a couple weeks, depending on if she likes it. But Morg would like to start getting into it, and I figure, hell yeah, why not? Even for somebody just to go or ha 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 ha, yeah, so something like that.
I do it so well.
Yeah. Of course, you guys want to go check everything out, Geeky Antics style, geekyantics.net. You got all the podcasts. We want to give shout outs to, of course, allgames.com and, of course, UCL, which is the Unified Combat League.com as well. Yes. You guys want to go check out any of our sponsors that we have available for our network and even in this show, you guys can go to geekyantics.net/sponsors. You guys can look at all that and do whatever you want. This show, it's the new year. I said we were going to do some stuff on competitive gaming and getting in there, but it just never happened, I guess you could say. Now, when I talk about it never happened, it's just something that I'm trying to do all this information gathering and on exactly what I want to talk about, and then nothing just never fell through. So we're not really going to do competitive gaming. We're not, and I mean, I know people want us to do a competitive gaming, but League of Legends, and Moore can probably answer that pretty well right about now. What I think?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. So, it's something that's League of Legends is not going to happen for us. Now, what we are going to talk about is we're going to just talk about games. We're going to talk about geek stuff. We're going to talk about, we're going to talk about some Minecraft, different servers that we have, the different mods that we use, as well as, just mods in general. We're going to talk about different things or different facets of, not really facets of it, but maybe we'll talk about a little bit about what we played that week. Maybe some WWE if we have some WWE enthusiasts on or whatever. Maybe Rocket League. Maybe we played that a bunch this week. But we're just gonna have some fun this year. So there will be some set shows, set in stone, for tournaments that we all actually games that we do play of. Maybe a Rocket League tournament or maybe I don't know how many people play Heroes of the Storm not lately. Anybody? I know Swarren plays the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's a game that we have a lot of people that come and go to it, but there's only like a handful that have played consistently. But that's one of my go-to games. So anytime anyone's down for that, yeah, hell yeah.
Well, even those games. So, but what we do want though is we want ideas from you guys. If you guys want to send us an idea, you guys can send us an email, mail@geekantics.net, and your idea for the Sunday Dose, a talking point, or even just a talking point that you guys want us to hit that week that we're going to do it. Show's still going to be every other week, so the next show will be on like the 17th, so you guys have plenty of time to get in your bids to whatever you want to talk about. And then if you guys do win whatever we're going to talk about that night, you guys can come on and join the conversation as well. So hopefully, if it's not something like, Pink Pony, whatever, not down for that, really.
Darn.
That's probably not going to win.
That's racist.
Oh, come on.
Now, if it's Pink
Pony's the best.
If it's Pink Pony in Minecraft, we'll talk about it.
There you go. No, if it's pink, forget it. We ain't talking about it. I don't like pink. Pink sucks.
I thought that was your favorite color. Oh.
Blue's your favorite color, from what I remember. Damn, you don't know anything, Yogi.
Trolls.
I was being facetious. Morgan got it. Morgan knows
That
what's
is a
going on.
horrible color.
What? What's a horrible color?
Pink.
Pink. My wife likes pink.
Pink is a horrible color.
It's not all bad. I mean, I don't want it around me. But I mean, if I had to use a pink lighter or something, or if I have to use a pink oven mitt or something like that to get something out of the oven for cooking for me, then hey, that's fine. It's all good.
All good
Okay,
in the
then.
hood.
It's all good. I like purple, so I mean, it's all good.
I like purple. I like brownies.
Deckard, you know all about pink. Let's talk about pink.
Let's talk
Pink.
about pink, baby.
Pink is
Let's
the
talk
color.
about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad thing pink
Cut.
can bring.
What?
Wow.
You know this song. Don't act like you don't.
Well, yeah, I do.
Hope he said this with shame. Like, yeah, I do.
Sorry.
Unfortunately.
Sorry.
Oh man.
I am sorry. I really am. Guys, we're
Do
gonna
that.
be, the games
Yeah.
that we're gonna be trying to play more of, and this is not just, I'm not gonna speak for anybody else. Games that I'm gonna try to play more of. If you guys do play these games, come and join me. Just because it's always more fun with more people. I couldn't even think about what I was gonna say. But of course, Gems of War, we're going to get on that a little bit more this year and try to help the guild out a little bit. I know I made like 5,000 gold the other day for the guild. So, back
Oh,
off
that's
me.
a good haul.
Nice.
Heroes of the Storm, we're going to try to get on there a little bit more. Don't know exactly how much, but I figure, a guy like Swarren or somebody that can, carry us and tell us what to do, we're good to go. And maybe we'll record some of those for, retards playing Heroes of the Storm,
Or not the kind of person to like take charge like that.
No?
What he'll just groan. He'll make he's like a little more passive aggressive, so he'll kind of make a comment like, "Oh, that was interesting." That's kind of his style.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. But we're gonna get on some more frame, a little bit more. I had down here Star Wars Battlefront, but I don't have that game. Not gonna play it. I'm actually gonna get speedrunners as well. So gonna try to do, because I got my controller, of course. Trying to do some maybe some speed running, and hey, I know Yogi's game for speedrunners. Yeah.
I love speedrunners. I think a few people in our community got speedrunners too. So it's only 4 players. That's the only thing that sucks.
Well,
It's not
but I
as
mean,
inclusive, but
like you do a gang night or something like that,
rotate people out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speedrunners is great, and it's great because it's such a quick. Each round is so quick.
Another
You
one,
know?
another one too, because each game is so fast. Is Rocket League. You can do 4 people in that, and if you guys play with me, if you're gonna be goalie and stuff like that, I don't want you on my team, because that's what I do. I sit in the back and wait for the ball to come, and then I shoot it out. If I score, if I can help score from coming from the back, that's what I do. But I'd rather play goalie than anything. So I need 2 really aggressive people and 1 person that kind of just stays mid.
You just wait in the mid. You wait for the ball, and
I
then
need
it
a-
shoots out.
I need a
That
full team.
sounds,
Hey, I didn't even
That's
want
what
to
she
know
said.
that. No, she didn't.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I had to.
But
Yeah, Speedrunners actually is one of the few games that I played lots with BFT.
yeah.
That's saying something.
But another one is Blood Bowl. We're gonna get into that a little bit more. Of course, I play more WWE. We're gonna be playing. We got our farm servers still. We got actually a few more people that actually want to play. We actually got like 5 people right now that are playing farm with us right now. So that's awesome. And, we just started a Steam group, Geeky Farms. If you guys aren't in it, I'll invite you if you're a farmer or wannabe. Yogi, you're the proud owner of Farm Simulator 2015. Congratulations.
When did that happen? I'm kidding. Oh man, I killed the conversation quick.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
Did it? Yeah.
Hey, that's a
nice,
new record.
nice job, asshole.
Oh,
Jeez.
my God. Hey, you know what we need to play that's free for the whole community? Brawlhalla.
Yes,
that.
I have that. I have that too. It's
Think
actually
so.
installed. I've got probably I don't know how many games I really have. 116, and I've probably got about 70 of them downloaded. So come on, guys, this is the time to play games. Once I start on downloading these or uninstalling these, I'm not downloading them again. If you want to play them now. Whittle my Steam games down to little to none.
Well, you're just gonna start removing them from your library so they don't haunt you.
No, like like when I have installed. Like there's games that I'll always have installed, like
Yeah.
Adventure Capitalist or my train simulator, my construction simulator, Skylines. Those are games I'll be installing because I go and play them for a little bit and then I don't play them for a couple weeks and then I go and just when I feel like playing by myself, which is rarely never, but so they just stay on my Depth Hunter too. It's all about swimming around killing fish. It's kind of boring, but it's one player, so yeah. Anyway, it's boring as shit. I mean, you just swim around, and then you gotta complete the quest, and then go up for air because you don't have a tank. You can magically hold your breath for 20 minutes.
I love to magically hold my breath. Just saying.
But Elite Dangerous, we're gonna be playing more of. Don't know if I'm gonna be playing much of it. But H1Z1's probably gonna get uninstalled for a while because nobody else plays it, and I don't really feel like playing. What are those survival games that they play? Yeah, anybody?
I liked H1Z1. I just don't play it anymore.
I've been
Shocking, I know.
I've been playing Contagion a little more, and I'm really enjoying that. It's a little more Left 4 Dead than it is, survival. You know.
You know what I've been playing a lot of lately, just because of just wanting to play it, I guess. Shogun 2.
Oh wow.
Like I don't know why, but I think I bought a DLC on there, which is like Fall of the Samurai or Rise of the Samurai or something like that. And so I was playing through that pack, and I don't know. And of course, then I bought Worms, Armageddon, Blast, Clan Wars, Crazy Golf, Pinball, Reloaded, Revolution, Ultimate Mayhem, and then of course WWE 15.
I'm still gonna say the best pinball game out there, and I love pinball. It takes me back to really good times in my childhood. You know, we didn't really have access to video games and all the latest tech, obviously. You know, and it was all about the pinball machines. You know, go to a local restaurant or whatever. You might be lucky and get a pinball machine in there, and you'd walk a long time, play some pinball.
There is a game that I did get on a pack, and I don't know where I got it from, but I got Freedom Planet, and I actually like that.
Oh yeah, it's like a Sonic. It's like a tribute to Sonic games.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good game. I like it. But Pinball FX too. That's the best pinball simulator, I would say.
Has anybody
They
seen
have
like?
that.
Have you ever talked about? Have you ever looked at Endless Space?
Yes, I have Endless Space. I have Endless Sky. I have Endless Legend and Dungeon of the Endless. I love that company. Those are all Amplitude games.
Well,
They're
like,
beautiful and they are fun.
what's Endless Space about?
It's basically like what their big thing is that their games, they call them endless because they are super high replay value. And endless, I haven't touched Endless Space that much because it's one of those games you need to devote a lot of time into and it will suck you in because it's like procedurally generated. It's basically what No Man's Sky is promising to be, but it's way before No Man's Sky. You really have to experience it. Now, if you want more structured play, I would say stick with Elite Dangerous, because with Endless Space, it's just there's so much you could do there. It could be overwhelming. There's so many things you could do. Where with Elite Dangerous, it's a little more structured because it is an MMO, and they kind of put the training wheels on you, and there's a lot of things you got to learn mechanically, like how to just maneuvering your ship and using your weapon and turning on your different systems and subsystems. It's crazy. As BOT say, Endless Space is different than what No Man's Sky will be. I know. I'm just being a jerk. Let me write it out. It's not.
Is
They're not
that
the
the
same
No Man's
thing.
Sky? That's the one I think I want. It's the one. The commercial for it was like a little girl sitting there looking out a window, and then it went into. They were, I don't know, maybe it was some kind of like space training, and then it like ventured past the planets, and I don't even remember it, dude. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if I'm right because now I sound like an idiot.
Well, the thing about No Man's Sky is it's got the procedurally generated stuff. You know, Endless Space is more. It's a strategy game, so it's got that aspect to it. I guess you could compare it to you ever play Sins of the Solar Empire?
No.
No, it's kind of like that. It's a little more RTS than anything else. Yeah, I was kidding. BFT, yes, I know. No Man's Sky is more like Starpoint Gemini, where it's free exploration, or Elite Dangerous.
I really wanted to get into some of those Star Wars games, and actually start playing them, like Battlefront and you know some of the ones that are like the first person shooter type games that have like the quests and everything. But I don't want to spend that much time. Because then I have to. It's just like I'm grinding quests to level. It's just like Destiny,
Yeah.
and just like everything else. WoW and all that other shit that I play.
No, Starpoint Gemini, not Jeff Force Gemini. Starpoint Gemini. Starpoint Gemini, open your ears. Maybe I did say Jeff Force. No, I said Starpoint. Did I say Starpoint Gemini?
I don't think you did.
Oh,
I
You're
think you
weird.
said Jet Forge.
You're
Starpoint
weird.
Gemini. Starpoint Gemini. Completely different games.
So,
My
Morg,
bad.
Yes.
I'll give you a minute to answer this because then you can think. But what I want from you in a minute or two is what games, it's got to be more than one, what games are you going to attempt to play more in 2016? But while she thinks about that, and she can think about it, Yogi, what about you? What games that you are really, wanting to basically just like I did, what games are you wanting to tell people that you're going to be playing more of so then they can, be ready to play with you or make sure they're downloaded or whatever?
The game that I would love everybody to play and I want to get back into, basically.
Yeah.
The biggest game for me is Dungeon of the Endless. I would say Risk of Rain is up there because that's one of the games we first started talking about when we started this show. Oh, well, not this show, Horseplay Live. And but the thing is, the online on that is so janky. but Dungeon of the Endless is 4-player co-op. It's dungeon crawling. It's got like tower defense, resource management. It's like a little bit of everything, but it does all of it so well. And it's just such a unique game because even though it has familiar aspects, like someone was watching me stream it just before we just started the Sunny Dose. Someone was watching me play it. They're like, those look like the guys from Team Fortress 2. Like they borrow a lot from different things, but it's still it's its own game. It's so unique, and there's like nothing you could really compare it to. Like, it's you gotta try it. It's $4.07, and I'm like going off on not a high horse, soapbox, preaching about the whole thing. Like, get it? It's $4.07. What are you thinking about? And I enjoy it more than a lot of big studio releases. Like, it's just a great game, man. It is a great game, and it's fun. And you can unlock different characters, and you level up your guys. There's gear, so you can equip them with different kind of loadouts. No two runs are ever like it's procedurally generated. It's a true kind of like roguelike in there. It's okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm getting excited. When I get excited, I start rambling and I stutter and I hyperventilate. I start sweating. My heart's just racing. Well, it's kind of like sex, but better.
Damn.
And no cleanup afterwards.
Okay.
Obi's like, yep, this guy awkward very quick.
Yeah, no, it was awkward when you started talking, bro.
Oh, snap. Damn.
Just saying, man. Dude, I am so in love with No Man's Sky already. And I haven't even played.
I'm hopeful that they live up to it, but I'm not expecting much from it just because I feel like they keep being very vague about it. To me, it feels like it's still more of a tech demo. I know people keep saying no, but they said it's gonna have this and that. Like what I wanted it to be is a combination of like XCOM, Starpoint Gemini, Armada, different games, Wing Commander, all the different aspects. Like I wanted to even like Metro Prime had like this thing where you could go to when you go to different areas, you could like zoom in on things and categorize different like the life forms that you find in the platform and the fauna and all that stuff. And then I saw those aspects in there. So like they're saying that you can fly your spaceship, you can also get out of your spaceship and explore the lands, and it's an endless amount of planets. But I just feel like at the end of the day, it's just gonna be like a big sandbox game with no real purpose, and that could be cool if you like sandbox games. Like if I had the time, I'd be like, yes, this is gonna be absolutely awesome. But I just feel it's gonna be like a really cool demo and not much substance in there. That's what I'm worried about. But it's gonna be neat either way. Just temper expectations.
Right.
And what do you think it's gonna be, Ob?
I was watching this video, dude. I really didn't.
Oh, but what are you hoping, Ob?
For
Like,
No Man's Sky?
Yeah, like what do you what are you hoping for it?
Well, I the way it's looking and the way it's progressing. I mean, I really want it to, which I probably won't even think, and I'm probably thinking way outside the box. Like it's already past this point. But to do it to where you have just this huge, vast system of stars, and you actually have to travel to these stars and go to these waypoints and do all this stuff and explore all these new worlds and have the technology to go on to, which I'm watching the video and they're actually doing it, but having the technology to enter a planet like you would, kind of like what Star Wars, they just go into a planet with no burning, no nothing, right? It's a little warm on entry, but then it cools down because it's some kind of alloy that's the best in the world or best in the solar system or some shit. But and then just to either maybe have objectives to where you can maybe start a colony on this planet, and you got to do things. It might be get rid of certain animals on that planet. Maybe not get rid of them, but thin them out so that a colony can start in this port, because this is the best part of the planet for the colony to start. Or,
right.
And then do something to where you have. You have your, you can become a part of the bigger picture of some sort. Maybe I want to say, I don't want to use like army, or like military standpoint, but like you can be the Federation. I don't know that's what it's called, but you can be the I don't know how you explain it. You're not just a guy going off to planets and starting shit. Like you're a bigger part, and then you can maybe start being a squadron, a fighter squadron, that you have to have space battles, and then you take those space battles down into the planets and make sure everything's dead. Maybe if it's a hostile planet, you have to launch torpedo attacks or something on that planet, or I don't know.
So kind of like Star Trek, where you could be a pacifist, but if it comes down to it, you'll
Star Trek versus Star Wars versus fucking any other alien planet that your alien game they wanted to come up with, because then you have you go to new solar systems and you see new animals. One solar system still has dinosaurs, and another solar system is so high tech they have electronic everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you just fly into a stream and that's traffic. It's all electronically done. Like nobody can ever crash again. And then while you're in that stream, you'll have points to where you can get out of that stream and then take control of your ship again. But then once you're in that stream, you're just going where the stream takes you. So ways to know hey, this is back to the depot. This is to take off. This is to to where people can follow the directions and then just do the appropriate controls to move. I have a bunch of ideas of what games could be.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with this. I mean, it's so open-ended. I mean, what is it?
I have a feeling that the reason that you can't describe much of it is because there isn't really much. I think it's just a sandbox environment, and that's fine. But for this game to be a success, it needs to forge a real community around it. They need to come out with mod tools. I see this being fantastic for modding like a Minecraft.
Well,
it says for it to be like a Minecraft type of thing. And if they do that, execute that perfectly,
that would be amazing.
Yeah, because then you can make it your own. Because I just with the scope of the game and the procedurally generated stuff,
Hmm.
I'm like, all right, well, I wanted to tell me about like how other players can interact with the world. It feels like it's a single player experience, and you just get lost in it, and that's not exciting to me. That doesn't fit like where I'm at with my gaming now. Like to me, my
But
gaming
no,
is
they would have to have that aspect of being able to forge alliances, maybe clans, or maybe like figureheads, like, and I'm gonna use the names, but think about like the Federation, or the the I'm thinking about Star Trek the most. Like you have that clergy or that ranking system or some sort to where like it's like a guild, right? So like the guild master has, and you do it for like the guild master would be like the admiral, and then the admiral would have his captains, and then his captains would have their actually in the guild. I mean, there's so many things that they could do to this game that would just improve it and actually help that community aspect. Because
yeah.
once a game is set up like that, to where even if it's considered an MMO, that's fine. It's whatever it is. It's an open world exploration. If you can join forces and be a part of a group of people that explore, maybe your guild says, maybe like the space junk that's in space, the space trash. There might be ways of picking that up and selling it to where you're making money that way. It might be very minimal than if you were like exploring planets and finding artifacts or finding new animals or just whatever to capture for being exotic. But it's something that you could, even if you're just one of those lazy guys like me that just go, I'm just gonna go get a space freighter and a trash compactor or whatever, and just go pick up trash and try to sell it. Just make money that way. And then if you're one of those guys, you can get missions or whatever from people saying, hey man, get me over here to this point and I'll pay you. Like it's actually a game toward people can actually interact. That would be awesome. Basically take Star Wars and just make it real life. Straight up.
But some of that stuff you could do in Elite Dangerous. I don't think Nomad Sky is gonna be that. Nomad Sky seems like it's gonna be a place where if you want to get lost by yourself, just block out the whole world. That might be why BFT's excited about it, because he doesn't really. I noticed he doesn't really like
BFT's
the
he
multiplayer
likes
gaming.
he likes a lot of the single player experience. I can't say that, which is not bad.
Yeah, it's not a
But
bad thing.
you know,
But that's not me.
if that's what
Like,
Elite Dangerous is going to be, then I definitely want to play Elite Dangerous
yeah, Elite
because
Dangerous is it's got trading, it's got exploration, it's got combat. It's you can upgrade your ships. There's the action elements where how like learning how to maneuver your ship makes a big difference because yeah, you got to know how to work the thrusters and how to distribute your power. Like it's really detailed.
well,
It's
we'll
kind
see.
of it
We'll
makes me
we'll
think
check it out.
more.
We'll keep the training wheels on for a while, and as we're playing it, and then once we feel good enough to play, we'll get into there and hammer it out.
BFT makes a good point. I was gonna bring up Eve because he's
Mhm.
because Bearden has like, isn't that Eve? And BFT's like, yeah, Eve is spreadsheets in space. That's kind of fair. Eve is so detailed and technical that it's almost not a game anymore. You
See,
know,
see, that's the thing though. That's where a lot of people are losing players and subscribers are when they're making these games so difficult to play. I understand a person like BFT, a person like quite a few friends that I have that love these games that are just technical about it. Um, Space Engineers, that's just it's not a technical game. It's basically, but you have to know what to make to make things happen. You have to know what to do, how to build, your 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 plat or whatever you're making in space. It's the same thing with any of the survival games. You just got to know what to do. A lot of people just don't want to take the time to learn. Where like somebody like BFT's like, I'm waiting for this fucking game and I'm gonna learn how to play it, and he will. He's tried to teach me how to play Blood Bowl, and I'm I'm half in retarded state. So, Mark, you're quiet. What are you up to?
I'm listening.
Playing Minecraft, aren't you?
No.
Liar.
That that's not convincing.
Okay.
That does not sound convincing at all.
I don't know why not. No, I was thinking about your question for me.
So, what about you? What are you gonna play more of 2016? She's had enough time to think about it.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
I
And you-
do want to do ESO. And I do want to try out Undertale because I've heard some good things about it. And Teddy is on my case about playing it. And eventually I do want to buy Fallout 4 for my computer and play that, but you know.
Oh, definitely won't see you for a long time.
Yeah, it's none of the games that we
Yeah.
play. I was hoping
Yeah.
she was gonna say at least one of them that we play. Like, yeah, I'm gonna maybe maybe Elite Dangerous with you guys or something like that, or
I don't even know what that is.
Space Pirates and Zombies, huh?
Yeah, I've been messing
Oh.
around my games, getting them set up for streaming.
Everybody plays games. Everybody plays games, but me because I'm actually streaming this. It sounds really funny with the game in the background.
I'm not playing. I'm setting it up because I cannot.
Just setting it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't, multitask like that.
Yeah, just setting it up.
Yeah, I'm just setting it up, dude. Why don't you believe me?
I don't know.
There's a whole lot of clicking.
I don't know.
It's got options. It's got an options menu, and I'm clicking on the options.
Yes, BFT. I see that, and I'm actually, I'm gonna get the show done and upload it to YouTube, and then I'm actually gonna download that tonight before I go to bed, and maybe start a character or something or however it is. But
There's a lot of tutorials.
I've been
set aside time.
Oh yeah, that's something like I could do for the next couple hours. So, I got games downloaded like crazy right now. Like I downloaded Brawlhalla again. Let's see what else. Elite Dangerous, a whole bunch of shit already.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous is a great game. It does have a high barrier to entry. Like I've only learned about 2% of that game.
Well,
There's so much more, but it's cool though. Like
you gotta
all
think
the
too.
stuff
I mean,
there.
I might catch on to stuff quicker than most people, but then again, I might play it for a few minutes and go fuck this shit, and not play it anymore. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's usually me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, OP? Remember when we reviewed Armada Online? We bring it up every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Elite Dangerous is what I would picture Armada Online if it was complete and in 3D.
Yeah, I see that, and I kind of
Yeah.
enjoyed Armada Online too.
Oh, it's a great game. It's just they need to devote more time to it. It's they're doing it on the side, so it's a long process. Hopefully, it doesn't get abandoned.
I don't know. I'd hope it doesn't get abandoned either because it has the potential for to be an actual good game. So if it does, I'm gonna be not pissed off, but severely disappointed. I guess.
Yeah,
Is that something I could say? I'm gonna be very disappointed in that.
I would be too because I love the games on Dreamcast and GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see that in those games on a grander scale because those games. The great thing about it is you don't really see too many cooperative games these days. Everything's about PvP, which is great. But if you just want to like chill, you want to play something online with other people, but you don't want to like actually like worry about bringing your team down or actually putting effort in. If you probably don't want to play a PvP game because then your team's gonna get mad at you. But if it's cooperative, it's a lot more laid back.
Right. Well, like I said, there's quite a few games that I think that we're all gonna play and maybe try and some of us put more time into other games or different games that we want to play, but there's so much that we're trying to do. So like me, I really love to play with my buddy and everything on WoW but it's so time consuming on what I have to do to catch up to these guys just on my own. Like, all the hard part, the gear is already there. They're giving me everything that I need. And I go on alt runs, and just to get my gear right. And just the amount of time that I need to spend on it alone is just, holy crap. Like, you got to do every LFR to get my runes for my ring upgrade, and then you got to do all that a week. Then you got to do mythics to make sure that all my gear is upgraded. And it's just like, holy crap, just so much. And then I want to play other games with everybody else, and it's like, yeah, nay, no, not gonna happen. Because then I don't have time to play WoW if I play everything else.
Yep.
But I'm locked in. I might shut my account down or not pay for it for a month or something, or a couple months, but I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna play it through Legion, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I've already paid for Legion, so I'll play it then. But I actually got on this last week, and I've been playing so much Minecraft, I literally could not run in the game. I was running sideways and every which way but the way I was trying to go, and it was just, yeah, I signed out.
Well, like with BFT said, MMOs could be a big of a time stink that killed me on Final Fantasy 14 when I was raiding. It's one of those games where you have to, especially with what Yogi was saying, if you're in a PvP group, or like I'm in a raid guild, so like they expect me to pull the numbers to make sure I have my gear upgrades, make sure I have my flasks, make sure everything I have as a raider. Because we're on heroic progression, and we're 12 out of 13. Where our last boss on heroic is Archimon, and we're going to be doing that on heroic this week, which is freaking awesome. I'm so happy for these guys, but as I'm not being able to play more, like I'm trying to literally say, hey, demote me, just make me a casual raider or just a member for right now until I can devote more time to you guys, because I don't want to take a spot from somebody else. Well,
Right.
all I hear is, "Oh, don't worry about it, man. You're fine. I know you don't have a lot of time, and because he's one of my best friends in the world, so like he knows what's going on with me and my wife, and what we're not living together at the time, but we're still married, of course. I love her to death. I couldn't live without her anyway. Yogi could say the same thing, but he's already gone.
Yeah.
Yogi bailed on us.
Yeah, he was out of here.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, guys, I'm out. Peace. Where did he go? Did he get DC'd?
I think so, yeah.
That's funny. There he is. Watch this. But Yogi, what happened, bro?
I broke something.
No shit.
Yogi broke something?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Let's just
what do you know?
say I was a little too fast on the trigger finger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, MMOs have that deal. Like I said, I'm lucky with how my guild is, and him, the guild leader, basically the guild leader. He runs most of everything. Is my friend, and he understands what's going on. But like, if I didn't have anybody to understand actually what was going on there, I'd be probably kicked out already by now, just because I can't put in the time, or I wouldn't be able to raid no matter what. Like when I get online to play, I'd be getting online to upgrade my stuff, and then by the time they're in mythics, I'm just ready to get into raiding because I had to do it all by myself. Well, that's not no fun. I don't like playing by myself. Deckard just started to play Star Wars again.
It's the Old Republic. Yeah, so a lot of people are telling me to get into it. It's tempting.
I have it, and man. Again, once I get done with Legion, once Legion comes out, and I play, the hours that I have to play a certain amount of hours of a game, or I just feel like I was cheated. Play, because I have people to level with, and I have 3 or 4 characters, and if I'm starting on the same foot as these guys, and I'm just playing with them, and we actually set up night. And I'm gonna tell them, like, can we set up nights to do things because I'm so scheduled, on what I do. Like I'm, with having my son, and then basically not being here in the morning time, spending that with my wife until like lunchtime. And then coming home. But then when I come home, I have my 4-year-old going, "Hey, let's play." So I really can't do anything there. So basically, when he goes to bed, 8 o'clock, I can do something. But by that time, everybody's doing serious shit, and everybody's already started playing something.
Yep.
But so like if I could schedule it, I have a schedule. Like 8 o'clock, I know for a fact if nobody's really playing anything, I'll jump on Rocket League. If anybody jumps on, we'll play that for a little while. 9:30ish or so, I jump on, some game if somebody's playing it or something like that, or I'll look on the Steam list and say, "Ooh, he's playing Rocket League or he's playing GTA 5, and there's like 4 of them. Let's jump on and try to play with one of them." If nobody invites me or nobody wants to play, then I jump off. I really don't have a set schedule of games, but when I do play, like I would love to play games with everybody, but you gotta say, "Hey, Obi, let's play this Wednesday." And I'll say, "Wednesday sounds good." Or Wednesday, "No, I can't. I got a raid." It's already a day, filled. But if anybody wants to play with me, like I said, I've got to figure out how to do it. But eventually, there's going to be an Obi calendar on the Geeky Antics.
I need to do the same thing. Organize my life.
But guys,
we do have a shared calendar up there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
do we? I gotta grab something to drink, Yogi. Talk about something.
Oh well, I could do that. No, you can do that.
Nuh-uh.
Aw, you're not supposed to be the troll. You're supposed to be the sweet one. Now Morgan's against
Well,
me
you
too?
know. Never.
Did you get anything else cool for Christmas? Any other games?
Games. Let's see what other games. My kids did get the Star Wars game that just
Battlefront?
came out. Yeah. So they've been playing that one.
What do you think about it?
I've only seen it played. I don't play the Xbox. I can't. So
I've heard.
I know. So no, I mean it looks fun, but yeah.
I know every time you log on to Xbox Live, I get a little hope from like maybe this will be the time when she actually plays with her Xbox, and we can play
Yeah.
one of the
If
free
you ever
games we
seen
go.
me log on, have you seen me log on lately? If you have, it's Teddy.
I know.
Yeah. Because for some reason something's wrong with the Battlefront, the Star Wars Battlefront game, in that he cannot play multiplayer on his account. And I've read so much about all these parents having the same problem because of how they've set up their children's account or whatever. And once it's set up that way, fixing it is just a pain. So I'm just like, just play on my account, have fun.
Well, they set it up to where it's the birth dates.
Yeah, but
And
even
if you're-
changing the birth date will not fix it.
Well, yeah, because then they know you're lying, so they're not gonna let you do that.
Some people have said that they've managed to fix it and some have not. So I don't know. It's just a big pain, and so I'm just play on my account. So
That's
if you see
that's
me
an
on
EA
there,
thing.
it's not me.
That's an EA thing.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
it's
big thing.
stupid. Kids want to play online. That's the whole thing,
Now your thing
And
with
that
the
was the point of the game.
Xbox, your thing with the Xbox is you don't like the way the controllers feel, right?
Yeah, I literally can't. My wrists are in really bad shape, and so because I have such small hands and the controllers are so big, I can't play it.
They have smaller controllers you can get third party.
Yeah.
Do we need to pitch in for this? Will this be our next thing?
Yep.
No.
Let's send it. We're gonna get
Did
the.
you max that one credit card yet?
Oh, shut it.
Did you get her the game?
I do. I have it right now in my inventory, but she doesn't seem like she wants it, so I'm gonna keep it there and let her think about it. I don't want to pressure her into it.
Wait, what
But
game are we
it's
talking
sitting.
about again?
Worms Clan Wars? Isn't that what it's
Man.
supposed to be?
Yeah, man, I wish. That'd be cool. Because I'd like to actually play that after the show a little bit.
Man, the guilt. You guys are horrible.
I mean, she can't make the time for like a game if she can play 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and it's free.
Wow.
Decardic. I call him Decardic. I don't know why. Deckard said, "Put me on your schedule for 8:12 EST, 1:12:16." All right, man.
Wait, what's the game that he just shared? Hold on, let me pull up the link.
Oh God.
He
Wait.
linked to a game too. Let's see which game it is.
Secrets of the Magic Crystals. Yeah.
Secrets of the Magic Crystals. Oh, that's such a.
All right, you got.
I know what this is.
Is it
Oh, it's only
stupid?
99 cents.
You got it. It's single player.
I mean, I guess you guys could speed run it side by side and see who could complete more objectives, do more APM, to have a high APM at the end of the hour. I don't know.
I might have
You
to.
can find a way.
Oh, rip stream again.
I don't know. Morg, you said you're excited. Didn't you say at one point you're excited for XCOM 2?
Wow.
I am super excited for XCOM 2.
So why don't we play XCOM? We can play co-op XCOM.
Rip.
Yeah, I've never played it multiplayer.
Because I'm pretty sure that I know the new one's gonna have co-op, but I'm pretty sure original XCOM has co-op. I've done the PvP in XCOM. I'm pretty sure it has co-op. That'd be cool. And I have it installed. That'd be something we could play. That's such a good game. Did
Yeah,
you see?
I love XCOM. I used to play the original, you know.
Me too. When it was called UFO
Yeah.
Defense.
Yes. Well, and I had all 3 of them.
So
And then,
what-
you know, they just
what are we talking about?
XCOM?
What's that?
Oh, you want to go, Shia?
Oh.
Somebody
You go
go because you guys are so freaking excited about it. It's not even funny.
It's another one of my games that like favorite game of all time. Like, oh man, it's a turn-based action game where you're playing. Basically, XCOM is a secret division of the government that they like investigate the paranormal. Let's just put it like that. They're like Men in Black before Men in Black. In fact, I would say Men in Black probably borrowed from XCOM. I'm sure someone in there that produced the movie played XCOM.
Oh
Damn,
yeah,
dude.
for sure.
I wish I could have. I wish I would have seen this game when before I spent all my money.
Dude, XCOM is great. The thing that's cool about it is it's got like a pseudo kind of roguelike element to it. Because as you upgrade your base, dude. Like, this is the new XCOM. The new XCOM went above and beyond the previous games because you have a base that you upgrade. You could train it almost feels like a mobile game, but with a lot more depth. Like you're upgrading rooms and like training your different agents and your soldiers and expanding it, like kind of like Fallout Shelter has, but like deeper. And then like the thing is when you choose your squads to go out on a mission, you pick out missions and you go to the briefing room. They tell you what to do. They tell you your primary objectives, your secondary objectives, your optional stuff. And you choose a squad, you send them out. When you lose those guys, when they die, they're dead. Any guy that dies on the field is the KIA gone. So the guy that you geared out with a good weapon and armor and leveled up and he got new abilities, nope, he died because you sent him out by himself and didn't have backup for him, or you stepped on a landmine, whatever you did, you get walked into an ambush, It's such a fun game, and that with the new one, XCOM 2, what they're doing is they're taking away any excuses people have, because the series has always been kind of unusual in terms of presentation, because people usually don't like the isometric view, or the overhead view for games, and they didn't like it even when I was still in. Some people still weren't into it back then. So now they're making this so that it's like third-person perspective 3D, and it looks amazing. Like kind of like how Fallout has the VAT system, and you can like aim at the different like weak points on the enemies. It has that already, but they're gonna make it like a 3D perspective, like all fully rendered graphics, and just high definition. It looks gorgeous. So
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it's gonna turn out to be.
Right.
yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, really, what it makes me want to do is play more of the original. I got well, the last one they came out with. I gotta play. I don't have Enemy Unknown. But which one came first? Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within?
I have both.
I only have one of them. And I gotta finish the base game, but which one do I have? Let me check right now. I'm looking at my library. I have Enemy Unknown. So Enemy Within was the one that came afterwards.
Yeah.
But just that base game. Enemy Within added the mechs, right? Like the mech suits.
I don't remember.
I remember
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played it, obviously.
Because I remember that was the big thing is that you like in Enemy Within you like have alien tech and you reverse engineer it and like you get these mech suits so your guys aren't as squishy. Because some of the aliens you fight are OP as fuck. Like the ones that can mind control. Oh, fuck them in the ear. When they freaking mind control your strongest guy. And he's like, hey, you guys want a rocket launcher? I was like, no!
Oh, I know. That was the worst. That was the worst.
That used to piss me off. And like when you play online, I swear everybody that plays online picks the freaking OP aliens. Like, mind control. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it infuriates me.
Always.
I do apologize
But-
for that, guys. The stream going out. I have no idea. It's only when I stream on Geeky Antics, so something in the settings maybe that I've got too high, or I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually.
You only have the bit stream at 2K, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's all good. It's all good. It might be to where, cause I don't know. I'm not doing anything different than I do on Horseplay, so we'll figure it out eventually.
Funky monkey stuff.
But guys, we are going to be playing all sorts of games here in 2016. I hope you guys can join us. It's about time to go, guys, unfortunately.
No!
Yeah.
Can we say real quick?
Time flies.
Can we say real quick then before we leave, like the games that we want people to play then?
Well,
to recap.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you your last words, thoughts, your last words or whatever. That's something that we're going to start doing. Your last words means say what you want to say for the last. You got 2 minutes, Yogi. I'll give you 3.
No.
How's that?
No,
3 minutes.
You
to
guys
say-
go first.
No, I want you to go first, just because you're the guest.
Okay.
You are. So, Yogi, your last words, sir.
Oh, I love what BFT said. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's classic
Fuck
right
out.
there.
Banhammer.
All right. So, some games that I feel I'm gonna keep. I apologize. I'm gonna keep repeating myself. It might be for next couple of weeks, next couple of months, but there's a lot of games I feel people have overlooked because of all this year has been has brought us like a glut of video games, right? Like for as far as especially the consoles, like there weren't any big releases for like 2 years. It felt like, and all of a sudden this year everything's coming out at the same time, and it's overwhelming, right? So it's been a bad year for gaming, but I want these lesser known games. Some of these games didn't release this year, but I still feel like they deserve attention. I already talked about Dungeon of the Endless. Obi mentioned Elite Dangerous. It's an MMO space exploration game, and it's got trading and virtual economy. It's crazy. That's a whole experience on its own. A game that I also noticed that looks good. I haven't played it enough yet, but it's called Rampage Knights. If you like Castle Crashers, that looks interesting. We're talking about Worms, Clan Wars. That'd be cool to play. But there was one that I saw. Oh, if you like tower defense games, Defense Grid 2 has multiplayer, unlike the original. So you could work together on that and do cooperative. So Defense Grid 2, Defense Grid series might be one of the best series, like as far as like tower defense goes. It's like one of the best tower defense games ever. Like it's very well thought out. It's super fun. Gosh, there's so many good games. Oh, Naruto. Any of the anime fans out there? Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. That's one of the games I picked up in the sale as well. It's a fighting game, and it's Naruto. I feel like I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna end remembering I forgot something big. We gotta play Magica again. Remember Magica, Obi? I know Deckard remembers.
Yeah, but I'm good.
What? You don't like Magica?
No, man.
Really?
Sorry, bro.
Dude, it's like a goofy Diablo, and then you have like so many skill combinations.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I'm sorry, man. There's just it's like it's again, it's one of those games where it doesn't really rank that high on my must play kind of thing because I play so many that once I get everything down and I get everything worked out to what I want to actually play and what I actually want to, because then what I'm going to be playing is where my stream is going to go towards. I mean, I was streaming Rocket League last night and it was great. Or yesterday. When was it? What's
Yesterday.
today? Sunday. Yeah, it was yesterday. We were streaming Rocket League and playing, which was awesome as hell. Plays wrap up music. Not quite yet.
now I usually don't recommend single player games, but if you're a big fan of like Shadowrun or you like cyberpunk stylized stuff, there's a game that I just recently discovered. I had heard about it before, but if I rediscovered it through my discovery queue on Steam, which is appropriate because that's what it's for. It's called Satellite Rain, and this game looks amazing. And it's kind of got like the XCOM vibe to it, but it's very, very cyberpunk, like a lot of neon lights, Tron kind of looking stuff, kind of dystopian future, you know,
Yeah.
high tech stuff.
Yeah, BFT,
So-
that's the only reason why I would play Magica is to troll him. Yes. He doesn't want me to play it, but he thinks he does.
I mean, Magic is just a fun game. Like,
Yeah, to troll you with. Like that's one game like you can get into. I've seen you play it. Like that's one game you can get into. And if yeah, I'll play with you, Yogi.
well, the thing about Magic that's hilarious is if you don't know what you're doing, because the whole thing about Magica is you have your QWERTY, your KWER, but you also have your ASDF, and the combinations of those keys represent each key represents a different element, and each combination changes what kind of spell you do. But there's more to it. Like if you hold Shift, it changes the shape of your spells. If you hold Control, it might be a projectile. If you press another button along with it, like hold something else down with it, it modifies the effect. So like you could do stupid things like accidentally hold down Shift, and if you're a button master, you might trap your teammates in like a mountain, like a bunch of mountains, and they'll be stuck in there with a bunch of enemies.
Well, see, that's the fun part right there.
See. So what? Wait. So why don't you like it then? Because that's right up your alley then.
Yeah, but the thing is when it happens to me, I'm not so appreciative.
There are a lot of button masters. If you figure out the finesse of Magica, it's such a great game. And now they got the Wizard Wars game, that's the free version. Oh, Dungeon Defenders too. That's free. That's free to play. And it has online. Have you checked that out?
No.
It's
Sorry.
it's a 3D tower defense game, kind of like Orcs Must Die kind of thing. And you have four players, and you each pick a different class, and you like have to defend against like hordes of enemies.
We'll give it a shot. Anyway, Morg, your final thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to play Minecraft, because that's what I do. No, and then I forgot to mention that my kids and I are going to start playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I talked to Obi, and he might play with me also. So, Dungeons and Dragons.
Tabletop or video game?
Tabletop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a DM for him.
He's a little too excited about that.
Yeah. You guys don't forget to find her at Morganafreya on Twitch. The Gamer Mom. If you guys like lots of noises, which there are some people that do.
It's a very noisy stream, yes.
There are some people that actually like it. Depends on if your mic's set up right for it.
Yeah, right.
But you guys can find me at Obi1X2 everywhere. You got Twitter, Instagram, and of course you guys find me on twitch.tv/Obi1X2, where we're doing starting to do regular streams. We do got more people to play with us on Farm Sim, which is awesome. We really appreciate that for everybody that wants to hang out with us, and be looking forward to more streams there. But if you guys wanted to listen to any of our past shows or any other shows on Geeky Antics, you guys can go to geekyantics.net/schedule. If you guys want to get a hold of us, you guys can do that as well. You guys can send us a voicemail, 206-415-4987, or you guys can send us a piece of mail at mail@geekyantics.net. So support our network, guys. It really helps us. It really helps everybody that streams for us, that our podcaster, gamers, everything that everybody does. So we really appreciate it. I know we're going out right now, but I'm going to keep talking. But, guys, it really does. Thank you very much. If you guys want to check out, again, any of our sponsors that we have for geekyantics.net is geekyantics.net/sponsor. Yeah, I know, guys. It's we'll get it figured out here by the next week. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. As your host, Obi-Wan-X2, Morganafreya. Freya.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Morganafreya. We'll see you guys. Special guest Yogizilla. We'll see you guys here in a couple weeks. Peace.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah. As the stream comes back online, we're ending music. Roll it. Another one in the books, boys and girls.
Word.